Hi, and welcome to episode 7 of my GeneticRim series, part 2. So today, my part of my visitors already left, and we're sitting with the other 3 refugees here. Kitty and Fox will leave this home today, and well, they're going to see what they have in store for us as a thanks for their stay with us. So we're still having 3 people that help us with the work here. So we're in for a very productive session, I'd say. Overall, well, I'm missing the extra production, the extra construction force here on, I think Fox was pretty good, yeah. But well, let's see what will happen out of that in the future. I'm still having Jacob, Kana, and Bloodlena here, who are really proficient at helping us out. I've researched the tools technology, so we can now get up some items that help us with a lot of things. Whips are really interesting for me, created at the smithy or at the crafting spot. Whips and wrenches should be really interesting for us here. So I don't have any machining facilities or such yet, but we're working on it. With these people here, we're getting a lot of extra metals into our base. And Jacob is smeltering away like crazy. Just gotta remember that once Jacob is gone, I have to reconfigure the smelter bench because I have given him all these jobs. So they're now all assigned, well, the bronze job is assigned to anybody. Let's assign that to anybody as well. But overall, these 2 benches are normally only for my little friend Crafterbot here, but Jacob wouldn't have any work if I wouldn't do that. Because he's only good at crafting, and I don't accept anybody else at the crafting benches except for Jackalope, because reasons. I want that experience on her, mainly. Okay, so do I still have somebody on the hauling business? Looks like Enrique is definitely doing what I want him to do. Awesome. So that iron ore vein has been excavated completely, so let's check out what we can get in the closer vicinity, because I think it's always a good idea to deplete resources in the closer vicinity. If I want to go for big strip mining operations, that is. Yeah, let's go for that. That's also not too far away. Because I want to get as much benefit out of their stay as possible. Ah, well, too bad. I don't feel up for hunting thrumbos. Alright. Issuing a lot of hauling jobs here on all these chunks. It's always a good thing to have your home area free of chunks. So quest completed. Lost Drifters. Yeah, that's the kitty quest. Nice. I'm really curious what their goodbye present will be, honestly. So I have very much power available. So let's finally put in some furniture lamps into our quarters and into our living areas, and overall let's make this place a little bit more bright. How about that? Johnny, please start with lights. So we're having darkness in here for such a long time already. There we go. See, it's all way more lively already. Hey, we got our boomalopes. That's very, very good. Boomalopes are giving us money and are very nice companions for combat. I really love to use boomalopes against larger tribal attacks. It's just so wholesome and effective to see melee enemies whacking down explosive trained animals. It's just very, very satisfying. Sadly, completely useless against mechanoids because fire just doesn't work against them too good. But before that, we're having a lot of fun and games with that. So, how's my taming list? There's a lot of things we might be wanting to tame here. So, Jackalope is really catching up with her animal handling skills. That's also something I really see with a happy face. But we really need more people at the farm. That's still a thing that just needs to be covered up. There's not enough people at the farm. I'm quite happy that I got the refugee quests in. That helped a lot. But in the long run, we're still needing more people here. Still needing more people. Alright. Let's put down some animal sleeping spots here. I really like to let them sleep here in these entrenchments. I want to have... oh, Vladlena is really good with animals. Nice. I want to try and tame this big bad wild pod, because these are very, very useful animals. They are very tanky, because they have super high armor values, and you can train them to a combat behavior. I think that's a very, very big benefits there. So, and apart from that, let's see if they're even desirable. Foot raiders, yes. So, definitely gonna try and tame away on these alpha animals. So, alright. Johnny is back to his construction self. Poor guy. Not really enjoying the work, but still quite good at it. He sees the job done where it needs to be done. That's our good boy, Johnny. Ah, I forgot to put up a research. Silly old me. Probably noticed that. Sentry guns. Create self-powered. Oh my god. Yeah, I want that. Self-powered, that sounds really, really fun. So I'm able to bring them on a field trip. That's a good thing. Because that deploys targets that your enemies will try to attack. That's the first thing that I see behind that. It's decoys. Because if something shoots at your enemies, the AI will always try to get rid of that because it considers that dangerous. But I don't mind the cheese at all. Really, not. Awesome. Vanilla expanded rocks. That's all I can say. And the smeltering madness continues. So, are we... It looks like they're already done with their mining jobs, because Vladlena is basically configured to be my mining drone. Alright, am I already able to build a chemical refinery? The answer is yes, wonderful. So I think I'm going to put up the refinery here in this cave, because this is one of the best areas to stockpile the necessary materials to create fuel out of and such, while being quite safe. Alright, there we go. New quarters! So, Enrique can finally reinstall... Oh boy, yeah, we're going to build a new bed for Enrique. Because a bad bed is something I can't accept. No. And also need to replace that, and need to build that wall as soon as possible. Johnny is already 61 years old. Haven't realized that. This man's already so old. Alright, Enrique, this is now your bed. There goes. And this one will be just deconstructed, because how bad is it? Not bad enough to not just finish that wall real quickly. Okay. So Enrique has now his own room, and we're going to floor that with a little tourniquet, why not? Let's give this room a... What kind of flooring? Oh, one of those. I really like this pattern. There. Okay. So we're building our colony bit by bit. I think it's also about time to... Oh well, as soon as that generator is up. As soon as the generator is up, I'm going to intensify my fortifications in this area here too. At least bring up some more turrets. At least bring up some more turrets. Alright. And then the answer, the question needs to be answered, what kind of flooring do I want in here? That's another day's topic. And of course, wow, I have so much tin. I should just floor the whole place with tin. Almost 2,000 units already in the storages, and the numbers are increasing. I can't even think that I would be able to smelter that much bronze. So, process uranium crystals. Alright, that sounds really cool. So we're... I can't even make nutramines out of my nitroglycerin, so that's one thing I'm going to assign here as a forever job, because that nitroglycerin is a output material of the boomalopes, and honestly, if I can do that stuff... Let's tame away on all the boom animals, because nutramines are very rare. I wasn't even aware of this interaction, so it's always nice when your mods surprise you with features you didn't even know about or you didn't even know about. That's right. Sorry. As a non-native speaker, grammar is sometimes my enemy. There we go. But Lena is just killing that tin. Tin ore has almost no HP, so an experienced miner can destroy a whole vein in a day's work easily, as you see here. So there we go. I think I'm going to create a new room behind that, because it just feels weird if my crematorium is sitting so out in the open. Hey, we even found new components. Nice. That was unintended. Cool. So my thought here is just to place down a wall at this place, put in a door, and make it look nicely and nicely civilized. Don't know what to do with this room once it's done, but it's never bad to have rooms. Boom rats! Yeah, of course. I'm now going into overkill. I need another handler. That's one thing that I can't say for sure. So Enrique will be also one of my chief handlers now, because it is a gene farm. It's a genetic farm, which means we're going to have lots and lots of animals. We're not going to stop it here. So more handlers, please. And also more usage of tin, please. That stuff is just stockpiling like crazy here. So we're going to go for a tin metal grating, because tin metal grating has an innate cleanliness factor, and I think that's just fine for environments where we're going to work anyways. So let's just drop that stuff here and there and everywhere. So there we go. Haha. Vladlena is also taming. No, I don't want her to do that. Vladlena is not meant to be a handler at all. That just runs against the script. If Vladlena is not busy anymore, there's just not enough mining jobs anymore. So let's start digging out more copper, because it's very, very obvious that I have more than enough tin to get myself a really large stockpile of bronze going, and that's what I have in mind. And let's keep mining out that iron, because I'm also thinking that it's quite impossible to have too much iron. And we're also going to put up iron skips, and I'm going to configure them just like I have configured the steel skips, the copper skip before. So I'm going to allow steel and iron in these skips, and that's to me the smartest way to have that problem solved, because this way the unprocessed materials and the processed materials land in the same container. That's the best thing I can do. Is this way every container is also permanently usable. Alright, so we need to copy them settings and paste them. Alright. Of course, Johnny didn't have enough materials for both skips, but or for all three skips, but that's okay. I'm just happy that this place here will be tidied up in a moment. And with this amount of boom animals, I'm really considering larger measures. Mad Chameleon Yak. Alright. Yakety yak. So let's bring the gunners and take care of that thing. Well, it's not like my food was running. It was not like my meat stocks were running low, but whatever. There's still a hole in that wall. It's pretty annoying. Jackalope is just fleeing. It's a good thing that she does that. Okay. Okay, there we go. But why that hole in the wall? There's this must have been a mistake somehow. Okay. Huh, you see? That's better. And let's follow a day of Ledlena consuming nightling meat. Hey guys, could it be that my cook is not getting her job done? Damn. So I have so many taming jobs now going that Jackalope doesn't find any time to cook. That's bad. I need another cook. I mean, it's not like anybody here is willing to cook. So let's give that job to Vladlena for now. So I don't feel like that's right to have somebody consume nightling meat raw. Never mind. We have to consume things raw. I'm going to bring up Vladlena to that thing. Ah, damn, I have just too much base and not enough colonists. That's sadly my problem here. Just hope that Kitty will send some thanks at some point. Some thanks in form of people. That would be really great. Okay, Solar Flare is gone. It's really good. Alright. There we go. Finally getting some bronze smeltered. That really makes me happy. Because bronze is a really good material to earn money with, and Vladlena got the plague. Why? She was the most useful of the bunch. So, yeah, I allow her to go for a walk, because that's good for her recreational needs, but apart from that, off to bed you go, lady. The plague cannot be taken lightly. She's already wasting valuable immunity percentile points, but that's okay. Going to assign her some normal medicine. But these guys are not meant to. Why is everybody on Giddy-up meds? Wow. Okay, Ledlena. There you go. And now let's tend to her. Alright. This poor thing has asthma. Ah yeah, my ER bot is doing the job. That's good. I mean, Jackalope could use the training, sure, but one thing at a time, you know? One thing at a time. Speaking of which, it's also a necessary thing to wire up some power into these new quarters. There we go. Man, work is getting done so slowly, but okay. Poor Lena. Well, at least Kana is also here for mining business. Guess I have to work with her now a little bit more. But that problem with the cookery remains, you know. So let's send Jackalope for some cooking. And how many meals are... Oh my god, of course. That explains a lot why people are consuming raw meat. I mean, this colony with 6 people would need 12 simple meals on stockpile. So, yeah, right, that makes sense. So let's send, let's force Jackalope to cook some. I guess I gotta micromanage that for now a little bit. I mean, there's also the way of completely redefining her her jobs like that. It's also that works too. It's not like this is an unsolvable problem. Not at all. 3,000 units of tin. I mean, I shouldn't mutter. I keep mining that stuff like crazy, but I keep being surprised about the sheer numbers of that stuff. So I'd say we're going to put down some tin metal plates in this whole cave here, because we can. It's really a because we can measure, and apart from that, I really think it gives this place also some atmosphere. Some nice and refined atmosphere, you know? There we go. Apart from that, this way a larger amount of the tin just disappears in a stylish way. I can't say that I don't like that. Okay, so Jackalope should be now configured in a way that she first does the cookery and then goes for taming animals. Alright. So with all these boom animals, what does say angel moth? We have a lot of work on our hands. I've never seen those. Must be a new addition. Angel moths are beautiful lepidopterans that undergo metamorphosis, similar to other mundane moths. Angel moths are yet another example of a genetically engineered project of waste disposal being abandoned and its subjects being released into the wild. The larvae are quite timid and harmless, and they're content with munching on sparse vegetation. The adult form of the moth, however, is voracious and will mainly consume its favorite food, textiles, in particular wool, but many other natural fibers. If no textiles are present, they'll grudgingly devour grass. Although they can be used to get rid of unwanted clothing, it is hard to make them discriminate, as they are quite unruly creatures. Adult specimens produce a moth silk that can be harvested to use as a textile, though care must be taken to keep it out of other moths' reach, since they'll happily consume it too. Wow, that's a really, really demanding specimen. I love it. So the first thing I'm thinking about is that we could be just creating a little area where I'm just disposing all the tainted raider clothing later on, and the angel moths can feast on that. But at the same time, you would need to build singular cells for them to make sure that the moth silk doesn't get eaten right away. But one thing the text didn't answer was the question if a angel moth eats its own silk. If so, it's a really nasty thing. Rapier lineup. So They come with sappers. Okay. It's a triple squad situation. Alright. I'm going to bring Jackalope as well because she might be non-violent, but oh boy. She's our animal master. And at the same time she's quite endangered. What did she do out there? So since they're coming with sappers, it's going to be quite easy to hold them off. Are these guys trying to mine through the mountain? Are they crazy? Certainly so. Okay. So let's stop Charles. No! Stop running at Enrique. Close range revolvers are the best revolvers, and let's just keep going. Guy called Priscilla is the next best target. The other people are really behaving very, very dumb for being sappers, because that is the wrong mountain. But I don't care. I take dumb sappers all day. Okay. What's going on with you people? Do you want to die? Looks like that. Oh, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. There's no reason to take a unnecessary knife fight, you know? There are lots of people willing and ready to deal with those problems for you, Johnny. So let's see if anybody's bleeding to death. No. Okay. So it turns out I can just undraft Jackalope because that fight is really small. I wonder if I should just let those poor guys mine through the mountain for me. I mean, at the end of the day, they're doing my work for me. But I feel like taking care of them. I love it when raids can be that wholesome and joyful. So, hey guys, we're here. We're shooting at you. Come on, react at least. What's wrong with you? So that's the people they send after my colony. I don't feel too charmed by that, if I might say so. These guys don't feel like the best you have to send. I hope at least. Can we down somebody to capture him? I mean, we're taking out people like crazy right now, but doesn't look like it. Damn. We're killing them all. I could use recruits, you know. Ray Wolfen, Slayer. Dead. Damn. What a pity. Feather Dust joins. Oh man, so sad about everybody on the enemy side dying. I could have used some new friends. Meh. But okay. Can't change that. Lena, you're consuming some food, but afterwards, how rested are you? Pretty rested. Nice. So please go forth and cremate those unruly people. Okay, wooden spike trap got set off, at least one of them. Very happy with that. Why is Vladlena riding a ground runner? I was so sure I didn't. Okay, this time I didn't. Ground runners are just bad as riding animals in general, because they're just slower than the regular movement speed of a colonist. Put down a little growing zone and disallowed the sowing. Well, did that over here too when there was ambrosia, and just makes your colonists harvest that ambrosia on their own. So Vladlena needs treatment. Oh boy. Her immunity though is already kicking it away, so I don't think that I need to give her any new medications. It's just not necessary. Oh boy, that could have gone so wrong. Wow. Sometimes the micromanagement game just kicks you. And I don't have any particular large amounts of animal training material. That's also a problem, so let's start hunting something. I really feel like hunting... ooh, Animus Vox reskin looks really nice. Considering hunting the bear. Because that really sounds to me like the most profitable venue. But then again, I have the problem that there's only Enrique available right now. Everybody else is just downed right now. Or needs to recover from some illness. So... I don't want to send Lidlena on a hunting trip while she's still recovering from the plague. Why is Enrique having so much trouble? He's such a good shot. So, Boomalopes are getting... food poisonings from simple meals. Serves them right. Those simple meals are not meant for you. Can we please put that bunny now to its rest? Starting to feel bad for that poor thing. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, so yeah, you deserve that beer. Why not? And I think I'm going to go for some micromanagement hunting jobs again, because that's always a quite effective thing to do. Alright, so... things are slowly getting done here. Going to allow Vladlena to work again because I don't like to stall down the work completely like that. Enrique is getting the food into the freezer. That's good. Because we are already very, very low on food again. But I'm working on it. So let's use a little trick and micromanage that on our by our own. There we go. Sadly, your colonists are coded in a way that they never carry more than one corpse at once. Haven't found a mod yet to fix that problem. Pretty sure there is a mod to fix that problem because there's a mod for everything. But if the corpses are simply having a weight which one person can carry, you can just pick them up and carry them on your own. But this is also only possible with certain mods. I want to get rid of that stupid plasmorph. That thing just makes me nervous since I don't know how long. It's a predator. I don't like roaming predators in my biome. End of the story. Predators will either get tamed or shot. That's my policy, you know. So let's swap over to the revolver again. Close range weapons. Alright. And let's put a hunting hunting order on that, and let's see. Okay, can't pick up more bodies. Okay. Just making sure that I'm carrying as much as I can. Alright friends, it's sadly again time to say goodbye, but we made some really neat progress here. I mean, the building jobs that I've placed down today are huge, and once these plans are all through, or once these plans have all been built, we're going to have a really nice looking cave base here, a nice foundation for a new genetic laboratory, and let's keep it that way. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the ride, and of course, as usual, leave a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. Love to hear from you guys, and leave a like on the series if you want to make it more visible, and leave a subscription on the channel if you haven't done so already, to help the community grow and make me a happy man. But whatever you do or don't, have a wonderful time, and I hope we're going to see each other again. Goodbye.